Hello, and welcome back for the first time in about 2 months to a 0% AI video. And today, that certain videos, can I beat 0% AI around the Portimao circuit in Portugal whilst going a lap down? Yeah, I'm not sure how this challenge is going to go. We're going to have to wait on the start line for the whole grid to get round. Well, to get around the whole thing. We're not really going to care about the starting grid. I don't know why that's even in there. We're going to be driving as Kevin Magnussen in the Haas. I don't know why he'd be a lap down. I didn't really think about that. But we're just going to skip the formation lap up in here. P7. But that is very quickly going to become P20. As we completely stall it out on the grid. We can't go anywhere. Cars zooming past us. And we eventually get the car into gear. But what's this? We have a bit of an issue. We can't get up to any speed. And we stalled again on the line. We just managed to get it going a bit, but not completely. As you can tell, I'm being a complete idiot here. None of this happened. But actually, someone managed to DNF around the middle of the lap and actually brought out the safety car. So now as cars are going through, we get a bit of an advantage because now we don't have to get up to their speed right away, as there's a safety car which is going to bunch us all up together at the start. But one thing that we're having to wait for is the Aston Martin of Sebastian Vettel, who's in the pit lane. But he eventually got out the pit lane. Bit of a collision with his back end there. Lucky to not get any damage. One of the main problems with fighting 0% AI isn't getting past them. Well, it is getting past them. It's not the difficulty of getting past them. It's getting past them without getting any damage. Because they're very slow. And you're obviously going a lot faster than them. Or trying to go a lot faster than them. And it's very easy to just misplace your brake here. And go into the back of them when they're braking 100 meters too early for a corner. So, yeah, not the best, but not the worst starts. We're still in P18, obviously, because we're not going to go up any place. We're now going up the inside of an Alpine. We've got the Alfa Romeo in front of us. We probably need to be able to be clearing the front of the grid by probably around lap 5, lap 6 to give us enough time to get back around and get a full lap back on these cars. So we're going the right way about doing that, going round the McLaren and then having a cheeky look around the outside of the Alfa Romeo, but that is going to be our front wing breaking off there. Oh, that's not a teammate. That Red Bull looked really white. I don't know what was going on there, but we're past the Red Bull and we're almost past the Mercedes. As I said, by lap 5 we want to be kind of hitting the front of the grid. We're already hitting it by the end of lap 3, going on to the start of lap 4. As there's 3 cars left ahead of us before we're technically back on the lead lap. As Charles Leclerc sets the fast lap of the race, we're going 3 seconds quicker than him in P18, but on track it's P2. As Charles Leclerc is now our target in this race. We're going to go around, we'll try to go around the outside rather, at the, I believe that's turn 3 technically on the Portimao track. Now along the straight, ERS deployed. We are now onto the lead lap and we are chasing down what is the rear of the pack, as I believe that is Nicholas Latifi. Is onto the start of lap 6. He is now a minute ahead of us, which means we've gained about 20 seconds on him since we left Charles Leclerc in the dust. It's still in P1. Charles Leclerc's still in P1. I'm not saying we're anywhere near the front yet, but little bit of struggle with our broken front wing. That was stupid from us, as we have a very big moment going up the hill there. We are going to need to cut those out, otherwise we are not going to be getting P1 in this race. As, yeah, we just gotta basically keep pushing and keep banging in the better lap times than the AI. Onto lap 7, we gained about 10 seconds on Latifi from the lap before, so about 5 laps time. Lap 12 is when we're going to catch up to them maybe, but as you can see, the AI are starting to pit. We have an abysmal second sector around Portimao. This used to be one of my favourite tracks on the F1 game, but I kind of lost the love for it on F1 2022. It really suited the sharp turn-in of the 2021 cars. Not so the, whatever you want to call the 2022 cars, the understeery heavy as fuck things. Yeah, as we managed to pick up a 3-second time penalty. Talking about understeer, not the best, but we're still on our soft tyres. We haven't pitted yet, which is why we've gained quite a bit of time to Latifi quite quickly. We are still going to have to pit in this race. We are going to be going on to the medium tyres. Only a 25% race today, so to be honest, not much opportunity. But now on to lap 9. Nicholas Latifi is right in our sights. As you can see, braking really early from the Canadian there. We're past him. We set the fastest middle sector of the race. It's kind of poor if we're not setting fastest sectors over the AI. But, yeah. Also known as the sectors are either going to be red or purple. I very much doubt if they're green. That's one of the things I don't get. So we're going to come into the pits on lap 9. We immediately make our position and we're going to immediately lose it again to Nicholas Latifi. Now back to what I was saying. Yeah, you're going to be red if you're not purple. It's simple. But if the AI managed to do it, I'd be severely impressed with that AI. I assume you'll probably have to be a Red Bull or Ferrari because they are quite quick. But hey, you never know. Latifi could bang in the lap of his life. Go Tifi. Come on. Robbed of the championship from being in a shit Williams. I'm going to shut up because this is a complete waffle. But yeah. Latifi is now back in our sights on lap 11. Goat Tifi is probably not going to be feeling that goatish, as the car behind him pitted 2 laps ago and has now made up 20 seconds on him. Though his AI in this mode is an absolute slice of pizza and has no intelligence at all. So yeah, technically he's still ahead of us because we have a 3-second penalty, but that's not going to last long as our lap 12. We have a 7-second advantage over Latifi and can now see the next few cars, the Tsunoda and Albon, ahead of us, with cars fighting because we almost go straight into the back of Yuki Tsunoda. Breaking our front wing there would not be the smart play in this race. We're going around the outside of Alex Albon, around the outside of Daniel Ricciardo. Can't quite get Zhou Guan Yu, but we are going to switch back onto the inside, and we're now through on the Alfa Romeo to be set free on to the Alpha Tauri of Pierre Gasly. It's once again almost going into the back and getting quite surprised by how early they're braking. I know the AI brake early, but I really didn't remember them braking that early. But for now, we are now into P12, and that's actually P12 there, as I believe. No, that is red. I thought that was purple. I got excited there. We do have the fastest lap, which kind of is same thing as before, as we now have the Alpine Vestaman Ocon in our sights ahead. 4.5 laps left in this race, and we're in P12. We've got a lot of places and a lot of time to make up. The leaders are about a third of a lap ahead of us, but our Haas mechanics have built us an absolute rocket ship, which is going to easily get us past Norris and hopefully easily allow us to make our way up the order and find, let's find some Ferraris and stuff to go and overtake. Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo ahead. Can we get up the inside? He did not want to give up that place. Very, very, very fighty AI. I like that Valtteri Bottas AI. That's definitely mulleted Bottas rather than normal Bottas. As we go around the outside of Fernando Alonso, catches absolute idiot AI napping, as we now have Russell in the Mercedes with Sergio Perez to go up next. We're going to get round the outside of Russell, and now can we get round the outside of Perez? Of course we can. There's 0% AI. about 98 less than I normally drive on. Yeah, this is quite easy pickings. Let's go. We don't actually have much battery. We are having to push Sebastian Vettel in P5, well P6 now, but he did have to pit early. That might be where he's got his time from, because of the safety car. He would have been right at the front, which means that the AI have made up a lot of times. We go into the back of Verstappen, and we completely lose our front wing now. That's not going to help us at all, as we're now going for the podium with Lewis Hamilton. We're now up into the podium, but now we've got to make up in around 2.5 laps, 8 seconds to Charles Leclerc. If we can ever get past Carlos Sainz, 8 seconds to Charles Leclerc with a completely busted front wing and no ERS. A little bit of DRS advantage from Sainz, as we're going to need some real Ferrari bad strategy to catch up to him. But now on lap 17, the final lap of this challenge, we have to make up 4 more seconds on Charles Leclerc, so we do have that 3-second penalty. Will we be able to make it? We really need to pass Charles Leclerc through this section of corners now. Can't quite get him through there. Tried a little cheeky move at the inside. Want to try another little cheeky move at the inside, and that one is going to be successful. Charles tries to fire us back a bit, but he is unsuccessful in doing so. We are into a net P2 still at this point, remember. We have a 3-second penalty, and we need to start making up some time on Charles Leclerc. He goes through that corner a lot better than us. It may be the fact that we don't have a front wing that's kind of helping him a bit. But we now have about 2 seconds on him. Can we make up enough time through the final few corners where that front downforce, which we don't have from the wing, is very crucial? 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8. Can we just get it? I think we had 2.8 seconds at the end. I think that's P2. Oh no, it's P1! That definitely said 2.8 seconds when we crossed the line. I think the game gave us a very lucky break there. But thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below of what challenge you would like to see me do next against 0% error or any AI that you want me to try. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.